Imagine you lived in a world where two best friends, Alex and Sam, started arguing over which ice cream flavor was the best. Alex loved chocolate, while Sam insisted vanilla was superior. Their disagreement got so heated that their entire school divided into Team Chocolate and Team Vanilla. This story mirrors the Cold War, a period marked by an ideological struggle between two superpowers, the United States and the Soviet Union. After World War II, these two countries emerged as the dominant forces in the world. The United States believed in democracy and capitalism, where people could vote for their leaders and own businesses. The Soviet Union, on the other hand, supported communism and authoritarianism, where the government controlled most aspects of life and made decisions for the people. This clash of beliefs set the stage for the Cold War. The fundamental conflict between U.S. capitalism and Soviet communism created a significant political divide. Europe was left weakened after the war, creating a power vacuum that the U.S. and the Soviet Union aimed to fill. Though allies during World War II, deep-seated mistrust and fear of each other's intentions quickly emerged. The development of nuclear weapons by both nations only added to the climate of fear and competition. These tensions led to widespread effects across the globe. The ideological differences and power struggles resulted in military conflicts, like the Korean and Vietnam Wars, where the superpowers supported opposing sides. Economic competition intensified as both nations spent vast amounts of money on defense and space exploration, trying to prove their system's superiority. Political alliances formed, with NATO led by the US and the Warsaw Pact led by the Soviet Union, dividing the world into competing blocs. The constant threat of nuclear war affected people's lives, leading to civil defense measures and widespread fear. One of the critical aspects of this period was how the Cold War affected countries not directly involved in the US-Soviet rivalry. Many nations wanted to avoid choosing sides in this ideological battle. This desire gave rise to the non-aligned movement. Leaders like Sukarno in Indonesia and Kwame Nkrumah in Ghana advocated for a third path, promoting alternatives to the dominant political and economic systems of the time. The Cold War caused significant changes in global power dynamics. Alliances were formed, wars were fought, and billions of dollars were spent to promote and defend different ideologies. But what if we told you that this intense struggle ended not with a bang, but a whimper? In the late 20th century, the Soviet Union began to collapse from within. Economic troubles and a growing desire for political freedom among its people led to the fall of communist governments across Eastern Europe. By 1991, the Soviet Union itself dissolved, leaving the United States as the world's sole superpower. So the next time you see an argument over something as simple as ice cream, remember how the world once stood on the brink of war over a clash of ideas. And in the end, it wasn't a grand showdown that decided the fate of the Cold War, but the internal struggles and desires for freedom that quietly tipped the scales. Could any conflicts end this way now? Tell us in the comments, share with friends and classmates, like the video, and subscribe for more AP history.